Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show.
Hey, what it do? What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. This is RAERAE All Day channel here. You can also catch me on IG and Threads at All Day RAERAE. What's up? Real Housewives of Miami, season 6, episode 11. Child eating a salad. It's so good. I'm gonna be chewing while talking a little bit, but Miami, y'all. I gotta get to Miami, but you know what? Florida tripping lately. Sorry, I had to give me a swig. Florida been tripping lately. You know, the folks in charge of the government over there. I don't know. You know, a while ago, Stevie Wonder said stay out of Florida. And I think it's a good thing for right now. No, but seriously, you know, I looked at the weather, checking out, you know, the hot spots. And right now, Miami is one of them, although everybody else is freezing damn near. I mean, Aruba's good, you know, but Miami got 80-degree weather right now, child. Is that true? Anybody out there in Miami can attest to the warm weather? Make you want to go on the flight, child, and I will go on the flight. I got some flights coming up, child. Yes. Shall I say travel vlog? Woo! But anywho, these heifers in Miami is tripping, especially Alexia Marysol, but we'll get there. One more swig. Hold on. All right, y'all. It starts off with Marysol's house. She's getting her house checked by a medium. You know, I do believe in spiritual beings, and you know, once we pass on, we're somewhere still here, you know, or we may come back, or you know, I mean, I don't believe in stuff flying off the shelves and no Casper. But I do believe in stuff like that. You know, the late great Sylvia Brown. Oh, I was trying to talk to her before I didn't even know she passed away. When I finally got the nerve to reach out. Child, I was so mad. You should see her a lot on Montel. I say Montel Jordan, child. Do y'all still say Montel? Get the because ain't too many Montels out there, you know. So anywho, Montel Williams show. She was on there all the time. And I was always so fascinated. I didn't think she was a clown like Miss Cleo. You know, faking and fronting and carrying on. But I do believe, you know, Tyler Henry, he's somebody else. I may look up Tyler because I've still got some questions. But, you know, I do believe in stuff like that. Now, I hope hopefully he comes highly recommended, because you can't just pick him out as far as I know, you can't just pick him out of the yellow pages. Okay, let me go with him or go with her. I thought they would have to come highly recommended with some, you know, proof and truth behind their name, you know, a good reputation. Anywho, He checks out her house and senses in a specific room where she does a lot of her thinking. There's some issues there, and it could be if she's always mulling over things and angry or trying to, sort out some mess. She could be leaving those bad, you know, juju's there. I don't want to disrespect it, but that's how I'm gonna call it now. She could be leaving some bad stuff in that room that don't know how to get out. And that's the one thing I do know. Sometimes they don't know how to leave or get out. I learned that from Ghost. Remember that movie Ghost with Whoopi and, oh, rest in peace, Patrick Swayze, and Demi Moore, and some other folks. Oh, that movie was good. I may watch that. Anywho, yeah. So he checked the house and went through things, and it wasn't much to see there, y'all. Next, we had Guerdy's. She has guests. Oh, she had her surgery. Guerdy. She's so pretty. Look at Guerdy, y'all. Look at Guerdy. Yeah, she had guests, and who came over? Julia and Dr. Nicole. And they're, giving her the tea on the mommy lunch, and she wants all the tea, good and bad. So they go into it. And Dr. Nicole is I'm with Dr. Nicole. I had up to hear all this mess. Y'all way too old for this. And furthermore, I ain't doing nothing else with y'all until y'all get y'all ish together. Now, if she wanted an apology, I don't know if that's gonna happen. But I'm with her. Now, Julia been holding on to a secret that she needs, to let out and proud. You know what I'm saying? So she should have said something then, trying to keep her friend Adrianna from getting her face stole on, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, Dr. Nicole is sick and tired. She put her foot down, and that's that on that. So next we have Lisa and she taking her son. He all dressed up, all cute, looking like a little banker, coincidentally going to the bank to deposit some money that he has in his piggy bank, child. And so, they're talking and getting familiarized with things, and it's just so cute. He's all dressed up like he's, he was so dressed up. It was just too cute. And I'm glad because I remember I took mine. He wasn't that young, but he got his account once he got his first job as a teenager and everything. And he was so excited. Oh, anywho, this little boy, he was so excited too. And it was just so adorable. And he talks so well. He's very well spoken for however old he is. When you have money, you send your kids to the best schools for the best of everything. So I can just imagine how he'll be later. Hopefully his daddy and them won't ruin his mind, child, because his daddy is no boo. Next. Next we got who. Her daughter comes. She's a teenager. And she's coming to visit, and it was very awkward. Can you? Did y'all see the episode? I forgot to ask you. Oh, go back and watch it. It was so awkward. It was like she was afraid to say something, or she was, just she looked so awkward while filming. Just smirking like I don't know what to say. Oh, it was just so awkward. Did I say it was awkward? Marcus is there, of course, and she's going on and on about how she gets like a $2,500 a month allowance or something like that, and that Lars is trying to teach her how to spend wisely and and make it stretch and whatnot. And both of them, well, more so Marcus, he inherited his honest. He got his money honest. Did I say he got his money honest? Yeah. He's the son of, she's the hooker / gold digger of. Yeah, I said it because hey, I already said how I feel about this heifer. So don't send me no bad comments or nothing. That's how I feel. That's what it is until she proves me WRONG. But I ain't gonna give her too much. I ain't gonna be too disrespectful. You know what I mean? So yeah, Marcus, he's just explaining, the how he seems well rounded. He doesn't seem so, spoiled rotten type of attitude. We haven't seen much of him, but so far, that's what I get. He's a regular dude with a whole lot of money. Okay. Woo, too bad he couldn't get one. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So the daughter, she, like I said, she's a teenager. I think she may be ninth or 10th grade or something like that. Flew in from Cali. She stays with her dad. And so, like I said, it's an awkward child. How many times am I gonna have to say it's awkward? But yeah, it was just a little weird too how, the girl's mama was, questioning her and trying to make it seem like Marcus is such, you know, um, a vital part of her daughter's life, and all those tricks of the trade to try and make it seem like something that is not, and then they show flashbacks to what she used to look like. I said, "Oh my God, you couldn't pick them two. This heifer, it looks like two totally different people." And to be honest, she looks very plastic and fake now compared to what like not fake as in her personality per se, even though it is what it is there, but just her aesthetic looks plastic and fake, and and even when she wears clothes that reveal a lot of her skin, um yeah, I think she needs to tighten up, compared to the other ladies. For those I've seen that got their bodies done and whoop de woo, it's she needs some more work done. And no shade, this ain't shade. This is just what I see. Because no, she's so much into her looks. I'm just commenting. Anywho, the girl and her don't look nothing alike. The teenage girl and her don't look nothing alike, child. But yeah, Marcus is trying to, just make it plain that, he wasn't privy to a whole lot of money until he got, well beyond, 20 something. And so it was, like I said, it was just so awkward, child. Did I say it was awkward? Moving on. Moving on. Who we talking about next? Child, who we talking about next, child? So Alexia. Alexia. Is this her? There she go. Alexia is looking for new domicile still. She got like a month left. I think she had a month left the last time she was talking. I guess they just filming all this day after day after day. And she's, still looking for a place, but some things aren't good for her son, Frankie, because of his disability and things. He needs something specific. So it's going to be difficult considering that they're renting and not looking to purchase. And all of the renting, it is what it is. And they were shown the top of the line, best of the best. I mean, if they're willing to spend $40K a month, my goodness. Child, how much money that man got? My God. Y'all can't buy nothing nowhere? Y'all may have... Child, I don't know. Y'all might have to live in a hotel or something. I don't know, child. Who knows, child? Who knows? But yeah, it wasn't really much there. So next we have Marysol's party. Where Marysol at? Is this her? That's Julia. Where Marysol? Child, I don't know. Anywho, Marysol. Marysol's party. So Marysol has it all spread out, real, to do, and is looking mighty dapper. And I mean, she got stuff for days for them to purchase, for them to, I mean, all sorts of clothes, jewelry. Did they have shoes too? Girl, the whole shaboing boing of stuff. And I'm like, oh my, that's really nice. I mean, like, what's really going on? But, it was just real types of what do you call? What's that stuff called? It was real hoity-toity and very relaxing as well. Relaxing atmosphere. And Marysol just wanted them to enjoy themselves. And everything was free. I mean, she had, like I said, all these different stations for them to shop and feel good about themselves. And then, of course, they started talking to each other. Good feelings going. So the blaming Dr. Nicole for Adrianna's mess, and Julia was trying to get Adrianna. She pretty much outed Adrianna into confessing that it was not Dr. Nicole, it was me who invited her. And then Alexia and Marysol was like, well, we don't care because Dr. Nicole knew. See, they are so close-minded. It's just, it irks my jerk. Alexia thinks she's running things and she has been wrong so many times. I mean, she runs with it and runs with it until she runs it up against the wall. And I think that's where her and Todd are alike. They both seem to want to tell the tale in their heads, even though they are wrong. So, and hopefully people will, abide because, and I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it. Wealth, their wealth gets them pretty much whatever they want. And when people with that mindset tend to speak incorrectly, uh, be out of order, and not decent. Something tells me Todd is hiding something, but I could be wrong. I don't think I am, but I could be wrong. And Marysol is pretty much going with the flow. Again, it's that wealth thing. People have a certain level of, I know what I'm doing, type of, uppity attitude. And I really do wish that they would think logically and point the blame where it belongs. That's Adrianna, not Dr. Nicole. For the life of me, I can't think why they would not trust Dr. Nicole, considering weren't they just arguing with Adrianna 2 weeks ago? I mean, I'm just saying, it just sounds really crazy. Then Lisa tells Alexia she's too aggressive when it comes to, I agree, when it comes to her matters and even in conversation, she's, like I said, she thinks she's right, so she's gonna drive her point home. She's gonna try and make you follow her, and that's why I think her and Marysol get along so well. Marysol, I think, is a bit of a follower. Well, I hate to say that because I like Marysol, but she seems like a bit of a follower, especially when it comes to Alexia. And then Guerdy heads out. She's there telling folks that, pretty much, she's triggered by all of the yelling and all this, going back and forth. And she gets upset because on the ride there, y'all, she got the news that she needs another surgery. There within those, now remember last time I discussed that when they do a lumpectomy like she did, they take out the lump, of course, and then some tissue around it, all around it, to test to see is it, spreading out, meaning metastasizing further than that point of the lump where the cancer is. And pretty much it is. So they have to go back in, take more tissue out, and still testing it for this, that, and the third, and possibly, now she didn't mention lymph node, just the tissue in her breast. So we'll see at the next episode, episode 12, if they mention further. But during episode 11, she did mention that on the way there, like I said, the doctor's office called and said that she had to come back in because they found cancerous cells in the margins. And so, she came in there looking, I mean, drop dead gorgeous as she always does. And she was, playing it up and, faking the funk until, like I said, she got triggered like she did at the mommy's day brunching. And this time she stood up and cried and said, you know what, I lied. Um, on the way here, I got the call that they found, something and that I need another surgery. So some folks walked her out. Lisa didn't really take it too well because, again, Lisa was arguing. It was Lisa's argument, really, with Alexia that triggered Guerdy. And so Lisa didn't really listen. She was just, upset that Guerdy yelled at her about all this nonsense that you guys are talking. Again, life is too short. Y'all arguing about nothing. Lisa doesn't feel it's nothing. So she didn't really hone in on what was going on with Guerdy. Otherwise, she would have, you know, got herself together and comforted Guerdy. So she let Guerdy walk out with Alexia, and I think Marysol and a couple of other ladies, and Julia. And so they're comforting her as she walks out. And it was just so sad. But, she just yells out as she left during all that chaos. And it just goes to show, there's so much more in life than fighting over stuff that really doesn't even need a conversation. Again, Lisa, if this is your life, just say, I appreciate all of the concern, but how you come at me, I don't like it. So how about you stop coming at me? And I don't want to hear nothing else. If you're listening, Lisa, maybe take that advice if you don't mind. If you don't mind. But anyway, y'all, that was it. Real Housewives of Miami, season 6, episode 11. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share if you don't mind. All right then, bye.